How to score 79 plus in PTE exam. Tested method by 79score.com. Scoring in PTE seems to be easy these days, as there are ample materials and platforms available for preparation. However, scoring 79 plus in the PTE exam is always a tough nut to crack. No matter how much you prepare with PTE mock test or prepare yourself with material available, but if you are not aware of the minute details, then it is really going to be a tough job. In order to target the 79 plus score in the PTE exam, one should look into the 79score.com tested method in the PTE exam in 1 week. There are numerously tested and tried methods, tips, and tricks available online for achieving the desired score, but the question is which to refer for PTE exam preparation. The answer to this relies on various points such as how to read, write, listen, and speak in the PTE exam. Here we are going to discuss some of the proven tips, and how to utilize the PTE mock test platform to maximize the chances of getting your desired score. The first point we should look into is knowing the PTE test format. It is of prime importance that each and every PTE aspirant who is seeking the desired score of 79 plus in the examination need to be aware of the exam pattern thoroughly and having a complete idea of the question pattern and its structure. To score high grades in an exam, the first important key is to understand the exam format firsthand. Unless and until what all the exam covers, no candidate will be able to go well. Basically, the PTE exam has a question revolving around the grammar, essay writing, and translation sort of things. It is easier said than it is done. Rather than just reading the question pattern from Pearson official website, one must analyze the question prompt and know what has been asked and demanded from the examinee. There are various websites and platforms that are giving a vague idea about the PTE preparation, which you can refer to. We are also one of them. Don't forget to refer your friends and register yourself for taking the benefits of PTE scored mock test with evaluation. In addition, you should be aware of how to use a USB-based microphone or microphone positions for the listening section. Whenever you are planning to go for the exam, give yourself some time to understand the pattern and number of questions. Before the test attempt, analyze where you stand. Upon detailed analysis, you will be able to recognize that all the modules are interdependent and need to be learned in the coexistence of each other only. It will also help you to understand which module needs more attention and which can be managed with little effort. One way to know the pattern of the PTE exam is to attempt the PTE scored mock test at our platform. Don't forget, we are providing free PTE scored mock tests to enhance your skills before appearing the real exam. You can implement all your strategy on the PTE practice test and know where you stand before the real exam. Perfect practice makes you perfect. Regress practice is what assures you about the high score in the exam. As this exam tests both conjectural and practical English knowledge of any candidate, practice is something that can't be overlooked. To improve your English speaking skills, one has to improve its listening skills first. Exam-related tasks like retell lecture and repeat sentences can be attempted well, only if the candidate has good English listening skills. Also, for a score as high as 79 plus in the PTE exam, your pronunciation is to be correct as well. For this, we would suggest you repeat after the English movie dialogues. It is a fun and result-oriented way to improve both your listening and pronunciation skills. Another module where students struggle big time is writing. In this section, the candidate has to write an essay on any random topic, suggested by the exam. To ace this skill, you need to polish your grammar and vocabulary as they are the two major pillars of essay writing. Try to read 1 or 2 news articles daily. As the newspaper covers news of all sorts, it will definitely help you to refine your grammar and vocabulary. Know your weakness and strength. After understanding the exam structure and the pattern, one must try to look at and analyze where one individual needs to work and how they can overcome that weakness by practicing smartly over it. In order to know the weakness, the best way is to give the PTE mock test with or without evaluation, where one will get the idea about the areas where they need to improve, such as sections like PTE reading where they might require help on multiple choice multiple answer or the reordered paragraph in general, listening, summarize spoken text or write from dictation, speaking, PTE describe image or repeat sentence, writing, completing the essay task within 20 minutes. Knowing where to improve makes our task much easier and we can channelize our efforts in the right direction. Methods to tackle each question types. As said earlier, PTE is a computer-based examination, and it is evaluated by the computer algorithm. The examinee can boost their score by knowing little tweak and trick to attain the question types in a particular way. For example, in write essays, to complete the task with 200 words within 20 minutes seems quite a tedious task, but if tackled with proper method and template, which you have practiced over and over again, will make your job much easier than it looked like. In the same way, to describe image, having just 25 seconds to prepare and then speak for 40 seconds looks like a chaotic situation. But having well-formatted templates and strategy will win the battle for us quite effortlessly. So, do remember to fill your arsenal with the strategy which will help to get a 79+ score. However, theoretically preparing with the template and trick is not going to help. You need to be ready with the in-hand practical experience. So, for that purpose, you need to practice with the PTE practice test to develop that skill. Proper preparation materials and guidance. After preparing yourself with all the techniques and the hard work you put for the exam, it narrows down to two things: one, to get the best practice materials, and second, the proper guidance and evaluation of your preparations. All the individuals who are preparing without coaching should get help from the third person to evaluate their level of preparation. There are several platforms available where you can seek help and get the subscription of online coaching or offline coaching. The other option is to opt for the PTE scored mock test subscription with detailed feedback. Don't forget to sign up at 79score.com platform, where you will get one free scored mock test with AI-based evaluation and feedback, just like the real exam. A proper evaluation will help you to pluck the loopholes which you still have after putting up all the strategies. Remember the efforts which we have mentioned above for the exam day. PTE mock tests are a great way to polish your English reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. It is like hitting two birds with one stone. On the one hand, you will be able to practice a lot and buff up your skills in the respective module. On the other hand, they will help you to become aware of the real-time exam pattern. As PTE mock tests are designed as per the real-time PTE exam pattern, it helps a candidate to do effective time management. No matter how detailed knowledge you have about the subject, when it comes to any competitive exam, the key to success lies in the time management. PTE mock tests are a great tool to achieve it. However, we would suggest you rely on only the practical PTE practice tests only. The majority of online PTE mock exams are no close to reality and misguides you rather than helping you manage time effectively. The prime important thing to keep in mind is time management in PTE, which seems to the biggest nightmare of a student in the exam. In PTE, navigation of one question to another question is really fast, where you will not have much time to think, unlike other exams. In order to complete the exam effortlessly without missing a single question, the trick is to practice harder in the management of time. Again, 79score.com comes to your savior in order to give you the real-time exam experience with a similar question pattern and the timing to make you pro for the examination days, so unnecessary surprises can be avoided during the last minute. Once you are practicing your gained acquaintance with mock tests, it will be very necessary to do a continuous assessment of them. An assessment helps you to find out where you are lacking and in which module you are performing well. By having an analysis of your expertise in various modules, you will be able to focus on your weak points and overcome them. So, gear up yourself with these PTE exam skills and score boasting 79+ scores in the PTE test. Good luck. Highlight key to take away. Know the exam pattern very well before the exam day and prep yourself with all the confidence and the supply that you require for the final day. Analyze and highlight your weak points in order to achieve the 79+ score in the PTE exam and try to optimize your performance by working really hard on that weakness. Developing a unique and effective technique in order to tackle each exam question and overcoming that hurdle for the score. Gathering and implementing the materials for the preparation. Additionally, getting help from the PTE expert and practicing with a PTE scored mock test to check your level. Last minute save your 79score.com platform. Time management for the exam day to avoid any last-minute goof up and wasting our whole preparation of achieving the 79+ score in the PTE exam.